Hey folks, this is Shetz, and look what we have here. We have two fractions equaling each other, so that's called a proportion. This is notes 1.5, example 5. And whenever we solve a proportion, all we have to do is cross multiply like that. So please make sure you distribute correctly, and I'll write it out for the first time like that. And so now when we go ahead and distribute, we're going to get a 15x plus 10, and here we get a 4x minus 6. We have more x's on the left side, so we're going to subtract 4, and we get an 11x. We're going to subtract 10, we're going to get a negative 16, and now when we divide by 11, you're going to get 16 negative over 11. So that's a proportion. Whenever you handle a proportion, you cross multiply. All right, next problem here is, this is notes 1.5 example 3. And what you want to do is, you want to multiply by the LCD. Nice little trick. This is not a proportion here. This has two fractions equaling one fraction. And let me say now about this x. This x could be up here if you want, or we could just keep it over here on the side. So, in order to solve this, a nice little trick is to multiply by the LCD, and you have to think, what do all three of these denominators go into? And that's going to be a 12. So, you could do it this way, the way I just showed you, or a nicer way, an easier way, would be to multiply both sides by a 12. I'm going to put a 12 here, and I'm going to multiply a 12 on this side. Now, also what I like to do is also put a 12 there, so I can just show the cancellation right there. So, here we go. 6 goes into 12 twice, and that would give us a 2x. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 2 is an 8. And 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9x. I call this, look at this problem. There are no fractions in it. This is so easy to solve now. That's why we multiplied by the LCD. Get rid of all those denominators. I'm going to subtract the 2x from both sides. And now I divide by a 7, and notice my answer is a 8/7. So there you go, folks. That's how you attack problems that are not proportions, but to get rid of all these fractions, and I know how you guys hate fractions, you multiply by the LCD. Both sides. Also put one here so you can see the cancellation. 3 goes into 12, 4 times 4 times 2 is this 8. So there you go, folks. Hope you like it. And I want to introduce the new family member. This is Bella. She's a Welsh Cob, 9-year-old mare, and I've been starting to work her. Thanks, folks. Have a great day.